Hello, welcome to Diamond Painting with Cindy. Hello Taryn and Faith and Carla, welcome. I hope you're all well today, tonight. I've had a very busy morning, but we made it. We made it with a few minutes to spare. What's cooking in your world, ladies? What's been happening? Let me know the lowdown. Sorry to miss you last week, Carla. Hope you had a good week last week as well. I'm gonna flick over and start some painting. Same old shit. Let's start some painting. Aye. See how much we can get done today while we're chatting. Start with these few rows that I've got uncovered. Oh, something is not right with the old Camerooni. Let's just move that. I must have bumped it when I moved. Get to see Tim Tebow? Never heard of him. And other great speakers tomorrow. Is that how you say it? Tebow? And what does Tim speak in? Is he like professional development, inspirational speaking, finance speaking? I don't know. I've not heard of him, so give me a little more info what he's all about, to save me Googling him. While that's happening, I had a quick sneaky peek just before. Thank you for all of the Facebook posts. That's awesome. We'll get over and see those later on. Wait. Inspirational. Right. Played NFL. Oh, okay. Wonderful. Well, enjoy. Having faith and pushing yourself beyond limits is always a wonderful reward. So perhaps he did the same with the NFL there, with excelling past expectations with hard work and dedication. I'm not sure that I'll be online for the next 2 weeks. Got a busy couple of weeks coming up. My disabled friend, you may recall, when he passed away, we postponed his memorial. That is coming up Monday week, and I have promised his wife that I would spend the Saturday, Sunday with her decluttering and packing up a lot of his stuff. So that's the Saturday, Sunday, and then the memorial on the Monday, and then celebration of life back at her house after that. So that's going to be a little bit tricky. And then the week after that, I'm on a camp with the youth group, so I'll be missing everyone for a couple of weeks. Bit MIA. What have we got to chat about this week? Be a quiet week with me just painting like last week. Oh, week before last week. What have we got to chat about? Same shit according to Taryn. Me too. I don't know. Don't have much news. I tried these silly little pieces of masking tape, but they keep just popping up, so I don't think that's working very well for me. We'll see. We'll give it a bit longer. Are you working on your Santa Claus, Carla? And Faith and Taryn, are you working on your little puppy? Your lab? Oh, your retriever, sorry. Your golden retriever. You're enjoying your time in Canada. I bet you are. It's wonderful that you get the opportunity to travel and visit again. Not sure what the future looks like. It'd be wonderful to travel less and just be there permanent, right? How do you make that happen with the family? Getting up your frequent flyer points. And Carla, your new office have team member that is a dominant personality challenge. Ooh, yeah, terrific. That's not what you want to have to deal with. But I know exactly where you're coming from. I have one of those as well. And all you want to do is not have conflict, and all they want to do is generate conflict. Just get on and do your job. We've had a lady, she's 62, so I'm sure she wants to finish her working career with us. And she has worked there for 7 years, and she's just reception and a bit of a general accounts hand. And she's been able to do whatever she wants, whenever she wants, never managed for her time there. So, of course, I'm trying to gain a better understanding of what she's doing and why is she doing it. What are the outcomes that we're trying to achieve by her doing some of this stuff? And I get nothing but a runaround, and that's just what I've done forever, and don't you question me. Okay, well, sweetie, it's my job. It's my job to understand what everyone's working on, what we're trying to, we want to get from A to B. How are you getting us there? Oh, and she's a hard one. Not sure how to manage her yet. Haven't worked out her communication style beyond gruff and rough. And don't question me. So yes, I feel your pain. And of course then it rubs off on all the other team members that you've got around, because they see that bad behaviour and wonder, oh, that must be acceptable because nothing's getting done about it. No, it's not acceptable. I just don't like conflict. I just want everyone to get on, do their job. You can report in, it's not hard. You just give me an update what you're doing. yeah, trying to work out how she communicates. How do we get to common ground? That's exactly what I'm looking at. I just wonder if it's more, is she being so challenging, same as potentially your person, because of other factors. You know, you try to think about what's going on in someone's life. Are we just on the receiving end of something else? Don't know. Communication is such an important thing and can be misunderstood so easily. It's hard to report to the leadership team when you got someone that doesn't want to give you an update on what's going on. It affects the culture. I'll just try and spend a bit more time with her, but in between my getting frustrated with her bouts, and try to see if we can get a rapport going on where she doesn't have to feel threatened that her job's in jeopardy or anything like that, because there's no reason her job would be in jeopardy if she's doing the right thing about her job. It would be in jeopardy if she's wasting everyone's time and not actually doing a job. So I don't think she needs to be threatened in any way that there's an issue. Just help me out. I'm still relatively new. I've only been there 7 months. So, there are no procedure manuals. I'm trying to get procedure manuals done up. Can you type a step by step on how you do what you're doing? Oh, if I do a step by step, then someone else can do my job and I'll lose my job. Well, no. Yes and no. What about if you want to go on holidays and someone needs to do your job in your absence? And what about if I could review what you're doing and maybe come up with another way now that I understand what you're doing? I don't know why jumping to the defense is the first place to go. So, it's a tricky one. But like I say, if I can just build a bit more rapport with her, she might feel a bit more comfortable talking. But at the moment, it's very challenging. I don't know where that one went. I've got it in Air League as well. Lady in Bundaberg, she's about 5.5 hours away. She's been threatening to leave ever since I've restarted, and her and I know each other very well from 20 years ago. Hey Katie, welcome. So yeah, it's hard because she's just gone, oh, I've got to leave. And only just last week I found out that it's due to health issues, but she wouldn't actually sort of say what was going on to leave all of a sudden. So just trying to get someone to open up a little bit, can sometimes just be challenging. We all want to be supportive. We're not actually here to be painful. I'm glad the doctor and the regional manager are happy with you. That's excellent. Good on you. It's always nice to get feedback in something where you're new to the role and you're doing the best you can. You also like to have that validation that you're on the right path to achieving what they want you to achieve as well. So that's great. Katie, your wedding anniversary today, 16 years. Congratulations. Nice work. That's a good innings. Keep it up. Happy anniversary. Lots of different shades of reds and orange for my pumpkin right now. Just no matter what we do, whether it's personal, sports, family, work, all you want to do is feel like you're making a difference to someone's life in a positive way. Do we have the restaurant Denny's in Australia? I don't think we do, Faith. I've certainly heard of it on TV shows, but I don't know, I'd have to Google it. I don't think so. Certainly not on every other corner like we have McDonald's and KFC and all that wondrous stuff. Is it just a hamburger restaurant? Katie, you might have an idea. Do you have Denny's down south? A diner? I don't know. Again, we don't have diners. So, what do you sell at a diner? Meat and chips, eggs and chips, hamburgers and chips. All of the above. Right, okay, so I'm on the right wavelength. And maybe we've lost Katie already. No, but I don't think we do. Why is that? Curiosity killed the cat, or you've been there recently and you want to share an experience? Not sure if we've still got Katie. I don't know. Katie, are you around? Lost her. So did you guys go to a Denny's, Faith, or you just wanted to know if we had one? Yeah, I don't think this sticky tape's doing anything for me. Oof. Just wanted to know. Okay. We're going to go and try GYG. We've not been there because it's of course Mexican and I don't really do spicy food. However, I thought, well, I don't need to have guacamole. I could just have avocado and I don't need to have any sweet chili sauce. So maybe I could perhaps have a non-spicy version of a GYG meal. So we'll see. Yeah, I think that's what I made a stereotypical determination that all Mexican was going to be spicy. GYG, I don't know the right way to say it. Guzman and Gomez. We just call it GYG. Guzmani and Gomez, maybe? Does that sound like anything you guys have in Canada or the States? So they do lots of burritos and tacos and quesadillas, etc. Oh, okay. I actually thought it came from the States. Oh. Maybe you could Google it and check out their menu. Faith's a quick Googler. GUZ. I don't actually know. GYG Mexican restaurant might yield an answer. Have not heard of it either. Okay. Oh, good to know Australia's got something the rest of the world doesn't have. Yeah, that's it. That's it, Faith. You've got it. So we've had them out here for quite a number of years, but yeah, I've been avoiding them because I just like I say stereotypical. I just went, oh, Mexican's going to be spicy. Don't go there. I'm hoping that Luke will want to come out for a drive this afternoon. He's got his learner's permit to learn how to drive, so he hasn't been that keen to get behind the wheel yet, but weekends are the best for us to try and do that, so see if we can encourage a little driving lesson. I'll jump over to Facebook shortly. We'll have a quick squiz. You guys probably all looked at it anyway, but we'll do it nonetheless for the recording. And then I'll come in and do the fill-in of this section and call it a day. I'd like to measure up how much this space is. I have a guess in my head, but that's not going to help some of you because it's in centimetres. But it'd be nice to sort of know what I'm working on. Were you saying your son is learning how to drive? Well, I'd like to hope he would like to learn how to drive. He got his learner's permit, but he hasn't sat behind the wheel yet. But yes, he's being encouraged to learn how to drive. He's 17. And I say, get on it already. So I taught our two daughters how to drive, so I figure I can teach him how to drive too. And they're now in their 30s, so must have done something right. They're still around driving safely. It's the ultimate test in patience, I think. And trust. You're just going to trust they're going to stop before the other car hits them. Yeah, thanks. Brucey didn't like to do the teaching part. But that's okay. I guess that's, again, if you don't feel comfortable teaching, then you don't do it. Well, it didn't worry me. Oh, I cannot see my last little ones down here in the corner. I do not see a percentage. Oh, there it is, far out. Boy, oh boy. Do they do driver education schools in Australia? Not school, no. You can go on a driver education course. I guess maybe. So we have driving schools, but it's not a school. So you have a person that has a driving business and they take you driving. But it's not like a classroom type environment to learn road rules or anything like that. We have to, so a new driver like Luke has to do 100 hours of supervised driving. And of those 100 hours, 30 of them have to be with a registered instructor, and the other 70 can be either the mobile driving school or parent. No, we do not teach drivers how to drive in high school. Probably should, but we do not. Be great if they did. So we've got people that will have a car that you can go and drive in, and they will provide instruction. So say Bruce and I didn't want to do that at all, then we could put him in our mobile driving school, but that's usually half-hour chunks at a time, and you have to book those in advance. Let's have a look at this size. What did we do? Oh, look, let's use inches for those of you that are on inches. So 3 3/4 by 2. And for the rest of us, 9 by. Alright, let's flip to filling on the fresh Facebook first. And we all, not just most relatable. I'm frozen. Am I unfrozen now? Thumb up if I'm no frozen. Even you're not talking about, it's always scary. Let's start through the screen. I'm not downloading though, I'm uploading, so